I've been coming to Kenya now 4 times in the last year and a half. And surprisingly, there's so much to learn and so much more that I'm still learning. What I learned on this trip is the challenge that many East Africans face in regard to paying school fees. While quality education is accessible, school fees often are prohibitively expensive for many families. In rural communities, lack of access to capital because of economic disparity, economic depression, and lack of economic opportunity often results in young people who are simply unable to go to school. Just the other day, I met a young man, 19, 20 years old, who had graduated with a 3.7 GPA from one of the top high schools in Kenya. But when I met him, he was cleaning offices, cleaning homes, instead of going to school, because he had a balance of $1,600 at his high school, which he could not afford to pay. And without paying those fees, he could not get his certificate, his diploma, in order to go on to college. This is unjust. This is unfair. This holds bright young individuals back from becoming leaders within the community with the skills and the knowledge needed to grow the economy as well as the nation. Now, I want to tell you the story of Mary. Now, I met Mary and her children, Michelle and Precious, in Moshi, Tanzania, just the other day. And Mary, a single mother, has been raising her 2 children while working at a local curio shop, a gift shop at a local hotel. What I noticed right away was her daughters, Michelle and Precious, had to be with her the whole time, particularly when they weren't in school, but even late into the night, because there were no other resources to care for them. They needed to be with their mother. Further, as I talked with Mary, I understood the challenge economically that it is for a single mother in Tanzania, and that she herself wanted to go back to school to further her education so that she could do better for her family, but she could not afford the school fees to pay for her children's education. Like any mother, she put her children first. For this reason, and because it was the right thing to do, aligning with our mission at the Sorghum United Foundation of empowering and uplifting people, not by giving them solutions, but by giving them opportunities, we've begun the Sorghum United Foundation Educational Scholarship Fund. This fund will pay for the school fees annually for students like Precious and Michelle, allowing then their mother to provide them more opportunities by furthering her own education. This is a big problem in Africa, and I believe that we can address this fundamental issue very, very easily. The school fees are exorbitant relative to the incomes here in Africa, but what we would consider in the US or Europe, they would be nominal. The school fees for Precious and Michelle for an entire year are just over $1,000 US. What a difference that can make in a rural community to a single mother in Africa. We're very excited to launch this initiative. We're very excited to be able to be a part of the story of the family of Mary, Michelle, and Precious. And I hope that you'll join us in being the story of so many other families in East Africa. The world needs a strong Africa, and Africa needs strong, educated people to lead it into the future. Help us be the change that the world needs. Thank you.